Morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're at. I just hope you understand what's going on. I'm just going to go ahead and explain to you what's the crowdfunding show is all about. Now, usually this show is basically about just either making fun of crowdfunding, or we think that that crowdfunding show is interesting, or the crowdfunding project is interesting. Sorry. Now, to explain this, I usually just show you guys some crowdfunding projects, and sometimes it may not be that interesting, or it could be interesting. I hope you understand that this is not really a big show. It's just something I like to do for fun, and it's not totally boring, because it seems that whenever I show something like a project or something, it seems to go either up or down at times if I think the project is worth the effort to show you guys. Now, usually I would look up projects and see if they're worth the effort to be worth showing, to see if they actually make sense. Now, the thing is, if anybody likes to recommend a project to me to talk about, I'll probably look it up and tell you guys what I think this is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a project, one project in particular, but then again, I'm going to show you next project here. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and show you guys a project that is on Kickstarter. Commando Ninja. Commando Ninja is an over-top action comedy tribute to the 80s action movies. Okay, and this is by Benjamin Combs, who is from Multiplier, France. So let's see here. Now, it looks like he's asking for, the goal is 18,000 euros. Okay, so $18,000, 18 euros, 33, which is kind of interesting though. And you can look this up on Kickstarter, and the rewards are kind of a little bit more like the thank you to everybody on the credits. So you get a closing name in the credits for if you pay 5 euros. Pledge 10 euros. You get a closing credits and a backstage access to the making of the film. Now, let's see. Pledge $15 or more, you get 180p full resolution movie, which is digitally downloaded. $20 or more, you get a closing credits, backstage access, HD digital download, and a poster. Now, the locations, he says right here, he takes place in exotic locations. Okay, so he's basically doing a lot of things. Now, you can see right here, this is one of the clips that they did. And it looks like they actually tried to do, like, the original, like, graphics and everything from the 1980s. Like, no joke. And they got somebody to make, like, music for it. Like, you can hear the Thomas Capu. You can tell they have been trying to do retro music for a while. And the thing is, holy shit, is that Movie Bob? Is that Movie Bob in the movie? Someone tell me that's Movie Bob. Is Movie Bob starring in this film? I don't know. That's the thing about this, is that like, that looks like Movie Bob, but with a mullet. Usually Movie Bob's bald, but this guy has a mullet in the back of his head, and he has a mustache. But it's not really technically Movie Bob, but that definitely looks like Movie Bob. Oh shit! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nintendo, NES. Holy shit! That looks like that can't be. That can't be. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, those are that's the Space Turtle action figure right there. I'm looking at this right now. That's Donatello. That's Raphael. That's Space Raphael, I believe. It looks like one of the He-Man figures. It looks like one of the Tron figures. I don't remember they did. Man, this is the most ridiculous film ever. It's like, Now, why do they need it? Stock footage, rewards, rental locations, stunt fights, poster, production, sound design, and music. Okay, so the reason why they need this type of amount for Commando, like, and they're just gonna try to do Highlander bits. Oh, that's funny. Huh. And that's gonna come with a Blu-ray. Okay. They'll sell it on a Blu-ray, digitally downloaded video. Wow, and it comes with a T-shirt too if you support all the rewards on this thing. That's interesting. If I pay 40 euros, I get either, or 50 euros, I get a Blu-ray and a T-shirt. That's actually a pretty cool reward right there. And you get opening credits for 500, 1,000 associated producer, co-producer. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And it's like, this is funny as hell. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the preview to this, because this is hilarious. And it's only 21 days and 201 backers. Let's see how this movie is.
When a secret ninja organization rises,
on time as promised,
he is the only soldier, the only American,
freeze, motherfucker, FBI,
who is capable of taking them down. "50% Commando, 50% Ninja, 100% America." Eric Carlisi is the Commando Ninja.
I got good news and bad news, John.
Good news first.
They murdered your ex-wife.
No more alimony.
And they took your kid.
They murdered his ex-wife.
Ja, pepperoni man.
I didn't order any pizza.
With extra 9mm.
Oh
They
shit!
trapped his men.
Hey,
Oh,
guys,
shit.
I got a good one. You want to hear it? What do you say to a black man in a uniform?
And now, they took the only thing.
If you want your kid back, John, then you better cooperate, right?
He would go back to the future for. New man. New punk.
Hey, punks!
No time. No ninja can stop him. Because only a commando ninja can kill her. Commando Ninja. Continue the adventure with Commando Ninja Cop, Commando Ninja's Mega Dog, and Commando Ninja's ex-wife versus the evil Dr. Z, each sold separately. Join the Kickstarter now on Kickstarter.com.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay, that's the film itself. It's right now it's in 21 days. It needs a lot of euros to actually complete the Kickstarter. I wish him the best of luck because this is hilariously funny. Just to make fun of stuff like this. The reason why I chose this one because of the fact that it is a really interesting storyline. Laughable because it reminds me of the old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, which they kind of use the image of Arnold Schwarzenegger of Commando. So it's kind of something you would probably pick up. I know that would probably be a little bit too loud for you, but let's see what other projects I'm going to be looking at right here. The next one I'm going to be looking at, this is like 27 days. Let me go ahead and see how this game works, because this is like a video game, and this is by Andrew Greenberg. Let's see, he first created this one. Noble Armada Lost Worlds video game. Real-time Starship Fleet strategy game by Hostilic Design, set in Fading Sun universe. Okay, now this one actually has 50 backers. It's asking for a pledge of $3,500. So let's look at what they're trying to do here. Let's see if we could show you guys the preview of this.
I'm Andrew Greenberg, co-creator of the Fading Suns universe and one of the designers on Emperor the Fading Suns, Passion Play, and many more games. In fact, the team making Noble Armada has been integral to more than a dozen role-playing games, numerous miniatures games, dozens of computer games, a plethora of mobile games, and even a couple card games.
In the beginning was the Fading Suns, then came Emperor of the Fading Suns. And these begat Passion Play, War in the Heavens, Lords and Priests, and many more, until Noble Armada.
Noble Armada began life as a miniatures game set in the Fading Suns universe. Now on its third edition, it features an amazing array of starship figures, perfect for a video game.
A starship combat game of broadsides and boarding action. Players maneuver to line up their best shots, deliver devastating damage, and close to end it with blasters and cutlasses on the enemy vessel.
There are great rewards in this Kickstarter. Just check them out, they're right over there.
Rewards range from the PC game to the mission editor to copies of the miniatures game to the miniatures themselves. Increase your support to get signed versions of the rulebooks and hard to find. At the highest level, you become part of the game. Engage in an epic Noble Armada battle at Gen Con.
We
Tip
really
of the
appreciate
fedora.
your support and look forward to what we can create with your help.
Okay, let's see if we can see what the rewards are, because this seems kind of interesting, but I don't know. The game looks kind of stale in a way. Let's see. If you pay $1 or more, you get credit in the game. $10 or more, you get credits in the game, desktop Noble Armada wallpaper, PC version of the Noble Lost Worlds, PC version of the mission editor when released. Okay, $25 or more, you get credit in the game, desktop Noble wallpaper, PC. It's like, oh god. And you get a PDF decades. Okay, so you get a PDF deck plans of the Decades Raider and Hackwork Emperor. Okay, so access to the PC editor. Okay. Okay, $50 or more. Let's see, what else are they going to add into this? PDF of the first edition Noble Armada miniatures game rules. Okay. So $100 or more. Let's see. I wonder if they're going to give you the... Okay, so they give you a soft copy of the first edition of Noble Armada, third edition of the rule book PDF, and there's also a PDF. Okay, so that's what they're going to add in, and a PDF deck plans of the hardware Hazard Frigid PDF of the... Okay, okay. They're just giving you PDFs of the game itself from FASA. Okay, so this is part of... This is a role-playing game from FASA. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. So they're going to make a game based on their RPG that they created, and it's going to be... So, the Noble Armada Lost Worlds. Okay, it would be interesting to look at if it was. Right now they're only asking for $3,500 for this. I think they need a little bit more for the development of this because it needs a little more improvement, but I can see that their goals that they're trying to do, if they $4,000 campaign mode, $5,500 for a Mac version, and to reach content Inquisition, okay, 11,500 content Barbarians, 17. Wow, they need like 20, and they're gonna make a Switch version of this for $22,000. Now, I think that would be interesting though. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is something that I probably would, but not really. The game looks weird to me in a way, so I don't know. Now let's see what other. All right, I'm gonna look at this crowdfunding thing. I'm gonna see if it's if I'm gonna bash it or I'm gonna look at it, because this is something weird. Okay, elements, the substantive guide to the elements. Ah, great message from Facebook. Okay, let's see here. $1,300 pledging for $3,200 goal, and it's 36 backers and 29 days. Let's see what this is. Okay, it's an art book. Okay, I don't know. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Oh, this is like some D&D book for artists. Campaign rewards. This is a fantasy art book, though. It looks kind of nice. I can see that they have like some freelance. Okay, so these are just illustrators. I see. Freelance artists that are making a book. Okay. Now, let me see what the rewards are. Okay, the digital elemental bundle, which they give you a PDF of the book and the concept of the elements, digital, and wallpaper. Okay, so let's see. Okay, a paperback copy of Elements with your name in the credits. This, okay, so it's no longer available, a reward for some reason, if you pay $25 or more. $45 if you pay this, no longer available. What the fuck? It's like no one's paying for the $50 one. Like, there's only 4 backers, and they say that they no longer have them. Limited time only. Paper copy of the, if you pay $35 or more. No longer available. Like, what the hell? Let me... Okay, this art, I think they don't have a lot of money to spend for this, and the goal looks kind of limited to what they're doing for this art book, so I don't know. I guess that's pretty much the other thing that they're trying to do. Seems like a cool art book, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem kind of strange. Now, let's see what else. Now, I'm just gonna look around for another one to see what would be good. Now, I'm trying to find a really good what would be a good Kickstarter to recommend here, because I don't know. Now, I did find one, but it's a comic book, it looks like. Weapon Brown Aftershock. Kickstarter reprint of the Weapon Brown graphic novel brings the next Weapon Brown project to life. This is by Jason Youngblood, if that's how you pronounce his name. Now, this thing actually is asking for $19,500 for their goal, it looks like. 21 days. It's only got like 6,000. Just needs like 19. It just needs a couple more bucks. It's a comic book by the looks of it. And you can tell by the style of it. It looks pretty. It looks okay. A little bit graphic-y, a little bit weird. But let's. Oh yeah, that's funny. Up in brown. So this, let's look at the storyline and see what they have to say. I'm gonna give them a chance to talk and what their pitch is.
They called it the Last War. And when it was over, there was nothing good left in the world. Except her. But they took Little Red away from me. So now, I'm going to finish what Armageddon started.
Oh, so this is Charlie Brown.
Failure phase mud. Nothing slimy and repulsive is coming out of its mouth. Rats.
Okay. Okay, Charlie. This is pretty much Charlie Brown. So this is just a parody of all the comic strips making a graphic novel. Okay, this is pretty much a parody. Okay, I get it now. Of Charlie Brown in a post-apocalyptic world. I have to admit, this action parody lampoons post-apocalyptic genre, which utilizes the cast of the entire characters borrowed from the most famous newspaper comic strips of all time. For legal reasons, I cannot tell you that Weapon Brown stars badass grown-up version of Charlie Brown, Calvin and Hobbes, Orphan Annie, Huey Freeman, and 100 of other pieces of the lawsuit bait. But it does. Oh shit! Not really. I really need the money. Oh, this is funny. No, this is just something. It's like, okay, thick 416 graphic novel contains a complete saga of an ex-super soldier, Chuck, aka Weapon Brown, and his loyal mutt, Snoop, as they walk and ravage the future hellscape, looking for revenge and redemption. The book features a chunky main story and additional short stories, pin-ups, annotations, sketchbook, pages, and more. So, this is pretty much a comic book parody of the old comic strips you never heard of. Would I recommend this? Yeah, I would. This is actually funny. This is actually funny. Let me see what the rewards are first, okay? Pigpen. Okay, so we're broke, so you can't even afford soap. Okay. $5 or more. So they only have like a PDF format available for it. It seems like this guy doesn't have a lot of plans for rewards and everything, considering that you can tell this guy is just starting out with a book that he's trying to write. And it seems that this book is, there's only it seems like they haven't really put out a lot of effort to make a good Kickstarter rewards thing, because you have to spend more money in order to get this. And I think the person is expecting people to pay $70, okay, let's see here, $12 or more, you get the PDF version of it, like the comic book itself, the graphic novel, sorry. Now let's see what here, and he wants you to pay $35 or more for this, which I think it's a good concept and everything, but I don't think anybody's gonna pay that much. And I can see why. So let's go ahead and leave this, because it's a little bit too expensive. I can see the guy wants a lot of money, and I can understand why. Let's see. Let me see. What else could be a good book to choose? Let's see. Now, excuse me. I'm just trying to look for something that could be cool to look at. Now, why do they always keep sending me messages? Let's see here. The next one I'm going to go ahead and introduce you is by Zodiac Empires. Creatures of the Mythos, Volume 1, D&D, 5th Edition, Pathfinder. Now, this only has 3 days left, 200-something backers, and it's asking for $25,000. Now, let's see what they're trying to do. Let's see how their pitch is, because I'm kind of a bit curious about this.
Hi, I'm Rachel Withrow, a lead designer with Starcalled Studios, who brought you the Zodiac Empires campaign setting. Now we bring you Creatures of Fathos Volume 1, a B-series compatible with both Pathfinder and D&D 5th Edition rule sets. Creatures of Fathos Volume 1 will be a 150-page, fully colored, hardcover tome that will feature an illustration for each creature found within. Within this B-series, we're introducing 4 new types of creatures. The first are the Vastborn, fiendish entities from the lower planes of the Vast who are brought here by the Shattered Hand during the Darkest War to ravage our lands. The next type are Living Eldria. Creatures of Living Eldria are a mix of metal and crystal lattice, given life by the latent energy of Eldria itself. The third are the Kami, and the Kami are the physical embodiments of the spirits of Shinami, and they inhabit the native lands of Washu. The fourth type we're introducing are the Forsaken. The Forsaken are ancient arcane constructs that roam the land, still performing their master's bidding from millennia ago. In addition to these new types, Creatures of Fathus will contain entities from everyday life. You'll find cute companions, scary horrors, and all sorts of monsters and beasts within the pages of this tome. All interior art is being done by Chris Stoll, and the cover will be illustrated by Mo Ballinger. If you're interested in playtesting these monsters, you can find out more at our Discord link below. Happy hunting, guys!
Rachel Withrow. Star Call Studios, not okay. Now, let's see what they're trying to do here. Pledge $1 more, creature suggestions for future content, access to Discord. Okay, so they have a Discord server, internal gratitude. Now, let's see what else. $15 or more, you get the chess set Drake Pathfinder set, Creatures of Vanthros Volume 1 PDF, 2 digital monster lair maps, access to Discord backer chat, creature suggestions for future content and eternal gratitude. Let's see what else. Okay, so they have like 2 different versions if you pay for it. Like you get the D&D version and the Pathfinder version. Now, let's see. Okay, so they have like 2 different versions of the same thing for 5th edition for Volume 1 for PDF. Okay, so if I pay $25 or more, I get both the Pathfinder and the PDF if I pay $35 or more. And access to their Discord server, same deal. Creatures suggest future content and eternal gratitude. Now, $35 or more. And you can see their art book and everything. This is pretty weird though. Now, let's see. Creatures of Vanthros hardcore. Okay, so it's a hardcover book that you'll be getting, and that's the pay. I'm okay. Oh, okay, that's what it does. So if I pay $35 or more, I get the per Pathfinder and the PDF for Pathfinder. So if I pay $30 something or more for this, okay, so it's the same. So that's the same deal. So that's the hardcover book that if you pay $55 or more, you get the hardcover book, the PDF of the 5th edition and Pathfinder. Okay, so I can pay for both versions of it. That's a lot of backers. Seems like people... Okay, so you get the digital maps and everything. Okay, cool. Let's see. $5 US, $25 Canada. For my Canadian brethren, it's going to be a little bit expensive for you to get your shipping. And $70 for you, that's a little bit expensive if you're willing to pay for the shipping of this, because this looks kind of... and they got a Facebook and a Starcaller Studios. Let's look at their website. Let's see, Starcaller Studios. Let's see. Let's look at the about page and see what they're trying to do, because this is based on their Zodiac Empire's set campaign setting. Rachel Withrow. Now Joe Ho. Nice guy. And Brad Diamond. Andrea Ho. Okay, so they're married. Justin Packwood and Alicia Patterson. Okay, so Keyboard Warrior. Always presenting pizza. Now, I'm just wondering about their company. That's the thing that I'm asking about. Like, okay, so Rachel Withrow is unicorns, dragons, koalas. Okay, there's not much left to say. One lead designer and primary editor for Starcaller Studios. She's a wordsmith. Okay, so I'm just looking at this for a moment. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to figure out what their company is and what they're trying to do as a company, because you never know how their company is and everything. Let's see. The interactive tour. The campaign setting. Alright. The world in ruins after the darkest war. Nations via power of evil lurks in the dark. Now more than ever, Vantheus needs heroes. Okay. So, this is pretty much a campaign setting. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing but monsters. Nothing but monsters in it. So they are trying to make an alternative campaign setting with koalas in it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a campaign setting with koalas. I'm sorry, koalas, if I can't pronounce it correctly. Koalas. This is a campaign setting that will have koalas in it, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, koalas. That are made out of crystallized matter, let's just say. Now, the power word thrill, let's see. Now, they are asking for this project to be happening. Alright. So, damn it, they keep tweeting at me. Now, it looks kind of interesting. I don't know. What's their products? What are the products they're selling right now? Because I'm a bit curious about what they're trying to do here. Okay, Star Called Studios presents Zodiac Empire's fantasy campaign setting for... Okay, so they have two versions of it, compatible for 5th edition. Okay, so they basically are doing... Okay, I guess I can understand what they're doing here. They're trying to make the campaign setting compatible to both 5th edition and Pathfinder, which is actually a very interesting concept to do, because if people want to play the fantasy setting of it and set it up to where they can make it happen, yeah, I would recommend it. I would probably recommend it, because it does seem like an interesting concept to have koalas in a fantasy setting. Koalas. So, I guess, you know, the concept would be nice. Okay. I guess I would probably recommend it. This is something that's kind of funny. Let's see. I'm just making fun of this stuff because it does seem like an interesting concept to do. Not trying to hate on them. They seem like a decent group of people. Let's see. And it's only 3 days left, so chances are that I would recommend it, but the shipping would be a little bit too expensive to ship to Canada for those who are living in Canada. Now, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want to recommend that. Okay. The next one is going to be a visual novel game, it looks like. No, actually, it's a fighting platform game, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this is. This is like 28 days. 59 people backed at this project, and they only are asking for $25,000. Now, a frenetic platform fighter combines intense bullet hell gameplay with robust combo system with unique... Okay. Now, let's see what it is. Let's see what the pitch is beforehand. What the hell? It's not playing.
The following footage is of a game under development. Get ready for the next evolution in platform fighters.
Furries! 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 From my god, it's furries! Furries are beating each other up, and it looks like... You realize Nintendo's gonna sue you people, right?
Long ago, it is said the rulers of a small kingdom journeyed to the edge of the universe to meet a divine dragon. Astonished by their feats, the dragon offered their world a path to the heavens. Confide to me your ideal journey, and I will transform space as you know it. The king wished for space to be an ocean, a vast sea of unknown to explore endlessly. The queen wished for space to be a garden,
not a good idea.
A harmonious ecosystem of galactic life. And so the dragon split the world asunder. And thus Samsara was born. This is where our story begins.
Okay. It's not over yet.
My name's Thomas Levine, otherwise known as Blank Mauser. I'm the creator of Earthromancer and currently the sole developer at Lunar Hair Studios. With Earthromancer, I'm aiming to make a game that's highly nuanced. A platform fighter that really focuses on player freedom and creative expression. Not only are there multiple ways to play every character, but we're taking some influences from bullet hells and Toho fighters and adding a mechanic where you can dash and jump through projectiles.
This is not Toho fighters.
Rock, paper, scissors dynamic that I really think adds to the player interaction.
This is pretty much...
Gameplay-wise, we're already looking at a lot of variety from the characters.
This is not...
So we have characters like Tatum, who can...
This is not... That's bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Or she can take other characters' items and grow them into special trees and use them against them. We have characters like Ava, who fights at all sorts of unique angles and ranges, and can teleport with their...
Bullshit!
As well as Keegan, who fights with an arsenal of fire clones. Every character's abilities are intensified by the red shift and blue shift mechanic, which means you can adapt your character's moveset to the way that you want to play. Earthromancer is really fast-paced, it gives you a ton of options. There's really nothing else like it in the landscape of platform fighters.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing competitively? I've been playing fighting games competitively for over a decade now. The community means a lot to me, and no game is anything without a community. So building a niche in the fighting game community that can love the game is a really big part of Earthromancer's mission.
Okay, that's fair enough. Because you did play Brawl.
I definitely think my unique experiences in both the competitive Smash community as well as the fighting game community has given me a lot of perspective to think about what kind of game I want Earthromancer to be.
Although we all call ourselves players of fighting games, there's so many different games that go under that umbrella. I think when you look at how a lot of games are being designed now, as in contrast to how they were about 10-15 years ago, it seems like there is a big push for lowering the barrier of entry. That being said, there's always room for other types of games, and there's always room for people to try things.
I want to help people understand the joy of playing a complex fighter. One of my goals with Earthromancer is to create a fun experience without sacrificing that depth. Earthromancer is definitely going to merge fighting games and platform fighters in a way that I think complements both genres. But what really makes me the most qualified person to make this game is because I really think I've felt the heart of both communities.
Yeah, Blank's a really talented Street Fighter player as well. Just a really good fighting game player.
Oh my god, that was actually the sickest thing I've seen in my life.
Can I play with an arcade stick?
Yes.
Word. Do you like Sonic Fox? How about Anime Schoolgirls?
Do you think people should buy this game?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've been working on Earthromancer for the better part of a year now. But with your help, we can take the prototype and make it into something amazing. Earthromancer is really close to a playable state.
But with the money we achieved through Kickstarter, we hope to add online play, refine the character designs, and most importantly, make the game as fun as possible.
If you're interested in learning more about Earthromancer, I sincerely hope you check out the videos below. We'll have some more tutorials being released as the campaign goes on, so don't sleep on us.
Okay. This guy was inspired. Okay, at least he was honest about this. I'll give him that. It seems that this is called Lunar Hair Studios. Okay, so it's a furry. It's a furry influenced game, as you can see. Now, it's only about 28 days, 56 backs, and it's asking for $25,000. Would you buy this game? That's the question, because it almost looks like a Smash clone in a way. Because I hate to say this, but this looks like a Smash clone. But you know, I can understand that he wants to make a game that could compete against Smash. So, no offense to the creator, it just looks like a Smash clone, and I can see what your intentions were to make this game for people who are in the fighting community to compete with this game, in hopes that this game would be fun and entertaining for people to play. Now, do I think it's a good idea? I just hope Nintendo doesn't sue you, because I'm not trying to hate on you. I just hope this is a legitimate platform to play on, because I can see that you're introducing ways to make it fun, and I can see you have a YouTube channel trying to demonstrate the gameplay of it. Would I recommend this game? Maybe, because it looks very well designed, but you can tell that you kind of ripped off a lot of strange characters from. I can tell that you are using the engine that looks like from Smash. So, would I recommend this? I don't know, because from what I understand, this looks like a Smash clone. I don't know if people want to play a Smash clone. If they would love to play a Smash clone, I recommend you put the money down on this. Now, the rewards are pretty simple. You get exclusive wallpaper if you get this. $20 or more, you get the digital copy with the Steam Key access, which is fine. Exclusive wallpaper. Let's see, $39 or more, you get exclusive wallpaper, digital Steam Key, exclusive in-game color palettes, and a digital soundtrack. Exclusive wallpaper, digital soundtrack, digital key, early access, exclusive in-game. So if you pay $65 or more, plus you get a digital name will appear in the credits if you pay $65 or more, and it's gonna end on April 2000. It's gonna be released on April 2019, because it takes a while to develop a game like this, and by the looks of it, it does look like and I'm just being honest, again, it's a Smash clone, which I can understand that the guy wants to remake Smash in his own image, which a lot of people have been doing but I just hope Nintendo doesn't go overboard and say that this guy copied our fighting engine in a way, because it looks fun. Looks kind of fun, but I don't know. I just gotta look up something. Now, let me look at this one. I'm gonna look at this one. This is something. Alright, the next thing on the list that I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah. The Pride Adventures. More LBGQ superhero adventures. And guess who's created this? Oh my god, it's Joe Glass. Joe Glass. Joe Glass is creating something funny. Hey, everybody, Joe Glass is making a Kickstarter. You know who Joe Glass is? He's the guy who, and Joe, don't worry, Joe, I'm not going to bash you, because I know you hate my guts and everything. Since you are, I'm going to give you a chance, considering I don't really do cruel, unusual things, Joe. But I'm going to give you a chance. Since you worked for a publication on a website, which I'm not going to say what website. I know you used to work for Bleeding Cool. So, Joe, it turns out Joe Glass, I'm going to go ahead and tell my friends for a moment. Hold on. Hey. I'm just going to tell my friends here on Skype, because it seems like Joe... Because I'm going to be right back for a moment. I'm just going to... Joe Glass. Yeah. He works for he worked for Bleeding. I think he worked for Bleeding Cool and other websites talking about comics. So I'm just telling you guys what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him a fair share, because I'm not, you know, as much as I hate Joe Glass, and I'm being honest with you guys, because I think he's an asshole. I'm just gonna be fair with him, because I'm gonna let him pitch his comic book, because I don't like to you know hate on the community as much, but I'm gonna give Joe Glass the chance to prove himself with his pitch, because right now it's 28 days, 59 backers, and the pledge is pretty much $8,341. So I'm gonna give Joe Glass the chance to prove himself. Wales, UK. Okay. Oh boy. So, Pride fifth issue, so it's okay. So I'm just gonna be a little bit more honest about it, because I know that I'm just giving people a fair shake here, because I know that this is the pounds here. I think it was like 2 Lyrians. That's how much it's gonna cost to pledge for. It's like, what the fuck? Print and digital combo. So you get a print and a digital combo. Okay, so you get print and digital combo. Pride digital edition. You get the PDF copy of it. Wow. $10 or more, you get the digital copy. And a bear pen for $11 or more. Wait. So they got a gay bear by Queer Comics. This is a project that he's trying to do. Other than that, it looks okay. The Pride. I think that name, The Pride, is not going to work out because that's already been used. Marvel already owns the rights to The Pride. I think they licensed it because they're doing a TV show, you know. I think you need to rename The Pride to something else, like those. Just rename it to Rainbow Kids, because or I think you should rename it to Rainbow Kids. No, never mind. That's already been taken. The Pride it's already copyrighted by Marvel, so you can't. If you call yourselves the Pride, then you realize that's a criminal organization, right? Right, Joe? You should know this, Joe, because you read comic books, Joe. Yeah, that's right, Joe. You already know this, Joe. So I'm gonna tell you, Joe, because everyone knows who you are, Joe. You're from Bleeding Cool. Queer Comics. Yes, and it's obvious we need a gay bear, the bear, who's calling himself. They should just rename it to the Gay Bear, because that's already been used. The Bear. Angel. That's already been taken. Angel's already been taken, so that's not what we would expect. Yeah, this is totally not good. Yep, I was right. Joe Glass is the writer and creator of The Pride, a former contributor of the new comic news site Bleeding Cool. He's also written What Culture, New Now Next, Gay Times, Gay Times magazine. Joe continues to make the Pride comics and more in his works for home in South Wales Valley. Now, yep, I was right about him. But the Pride has already been taken, Joe. You should know this because the Runaways have a version called The Pride. I don't want to see you get sued if I got to tell Marvel this and tell them that you're using the word The Pride in that. I think you need to use something called, I would say Rainbow Kids or something like that, but that's already been taken too. You're going to need a new group of superheroes and call them something else. Call them, I don't know. The Casbah crew. Rock the Casbah. Rock the Casbah. Or the Ritz. I don't know. The Ritz crew. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. You got a gay bear in there, so it's kind of obvious. Now, this is 28 days, 56 backers. Would I recommend this? I don't know, because it looks like he's trying to give out rewards, but I don't know. I wish I wish Joe the best. Although Joe may be an asshole, I'm giving you a fair shake here because I know that Joe created a lot of projects here. You could tell. And I'm gonna be nice about this because I'm being fair with Joe here. At least I'm being fair with Joe. And I know that Joe, regardless of politics and issues that he has with people like me, I wish him the best of luck. I hope he succeeds with his project. Not gonna, you know, hate on him right now. I think he's doing okay. So that's all I gotta say about this. Anyways, guys, I gotta end the show. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys got entertained by what I showed you guys. So take care. Bye-bye.